This is Jim and Heather from Super Sea Chow Adventures. Join us as we review Sun Outdoors Ocean City located in Berlin, Maryland.
We're in site 238 at Sun Outdoors in Berlin or Ocean City, Maryland. You see all the sites here are pretty big. They are about 50 feet long and 50 feet wide. Swap this around here and show you a little bit. So again, you can see how long they are, even wide enough for car trailers. It's a car show weekend here at Ocean City. We'll take you on a tour of Sun Outdoors Ocean City.
Sun Outdoors Ocean City is going to be made up of about 200 different sites. It's going to be nestled right next to the bay on one side and Ocean City Airport on the other side. No commercial flights in and out of that airport, so it's not going to be noisy at all. It's going to be relatively quiet. On this map here, you can see the layout of the campground. What you're going to have is different size sites based on length of your rig and obviously how much you want to pay. So if you start up in the purple, there's 9 sites there. They're kind of set off to the side from everything else, and those are going to be very much big rig friendly. So if you have your big fifth wheel with a big dually, that's probably going to be where you want to go. Along with that, the sites circled in red are all going to be pass through or pull throughs. Now the ones that you see in the bottom, I guess the bottom left hand corner, those 3 sites, they're not necessarily listed as pull through. However, and you'll be able to see in the videos, you can pull right through those. They're long sites. Everything that you see in blue is going to be rentals, cabin rentals. As you get, they're all going to be about the same size, and there is inside of the green circled area, which is a gated area that's going to be closest to the bay. There's also a few rental cabins there. They are going to have the absolute premium best view of the bay. Everything that's in yellow, all these sites are large, as you can see in the video. They're roughly 50 feet deep and 40 feet wide in most areas, with the exception of what you see highlighted or circled there in yellow. Those are going to be smaller sites, and they're probably about 35 feet in length. Everything else is going to be large. One thing I do want to point out, if you look at the bottom right hand corner, those sites in yellow, between, they're going to be right up against the beach. Those sites on their website say 35 feet max. However, there was numerous rigs there that are 40 feet and bigger. Now, once you back into those sites, you're not going to have a lot of room between you and your neighbor on the backside, but they are definitely wide enough. I also want to call out there at the beach, there is a tiki hut, has live bands on Fridays and Saturdays. So if you're looking to have a good time, that's probably the area you want to be in. If you want an area that's a little bit quieter, you're going to want to move someplace else into the campground. We were, all the way at the end of that first, or the bottom row, if you will, as far away from the tiki hut or from the bay as you can get, and it was absolutely quiet. And again, these sites are all large. In addition to being car show week here at Ocean City, it's also Halloween or trick-or-treat here at Sun Outdoors on Saturday night. So as we go down through here, you're going to see a lot of people are starting to decorate for Halloween, and everybody's got their sites looking really good. Busy weekend, came in on Wednesday. Wasn't a whole lot going on, but now just about every site's full. You'll see the sites up here where we're at on the far end that are all 50 feet wide, 50 feet long, different size rigs. As you get there in the middle, you are going to back up to your neighbor. There's a few areas that we'll see here in a little bit that are pull through. They are paved. Most of these up through here are going to be gravel, but
they were relatively level. I mean, I got within 2.5 inches. On the front, it was nose down a little bit, so it was easy enough to fix. And the pull-through sites, like I said, are going to be blacktop, and then there's some sites, kind of like a private area that's gated, that are blacktop or concrete, and they're about the same size. Now there at the end of the road, that's the bay. On the other side is Assateague Island and Ocean City, and the sites, when you get down closer to the water, they say a rig's no more than 35 feet. So yeah, you got a lot of cabins just about everywhere except in that gated area. That's going to be all for RVs. Looks like you have people that are seasonal. Talking to the neighbor, they have a deal where you can stay 2 months early in the year and 2 months later in the year. So it'd be March and April, and then October and November for pretty good price. I don't know exactly what it was. Our site was $89 per night. Again, there's a lot going on this weekend. In addition to comfort zones, they have 2 swimming pools, they have 2 dog areas to walk your dogs, and playgrounds and everything else you'd see at typical Sun Outdoors. So nice place. Typical Sun Outdoors, you're get a nice place, but you're going to pay for it. Sun Outdoors is not cheap by any stretch of the imagination anywhere in the country, but a lot of nice amenities. Get one of these cabins if you don't have an RV. You get these bottom 3. You got a beautiful view of the bay out the back. Somebody with a nice Chevelle, big block car. Again, nice view of the bay. This one here would be awesome. It's B42 if you're lucky enough to get it. There's a fishing dock there. I would imagine B42 is probably going to be a tough one to get. Same way with this one, B41, B40. And then after that, you're going to have views of the boat ramp, but still water view just the same. We've already reserved for next year. We are in B31, which is right where that bounder's at, so that's going to work out good for us. More cabins. This is the area I was telling you. It's on their website. They say 35 foot. They definitely are narrower and shorter, but you'll see some smaller A's, decent sized fifth wheels in here. So I think you can get 40 footer in here. You're not going to have a lot of space when you're done, but you can definitely get 40 footer. Nice part about this is, check this out, right? So you're right up against the bay. They got a tiki bar here with live bands on Fridays and Saturdays for sure. I don't know about during the summer months. A nice beach area here for anybody who wants to just chill out on the beach. And then this white fence that's coming up on the other side of this white fence is a beach for the dogs. Have a boat ramp just on the other side of that travel trailer there. And boat slips, so you can launch your boat from here if you like. I don't know what it would cost to rent the boat slip for a day or for a week. It might be free, I'm not sure. There's your dog beach right there. And then on the other side is the gated community. There are a few cabins over there. I think there's a total of 5. And then everything else is going to be for RVs. But again, beautiful view of the boat ramp and the bay. Coming up here on the right hand side, you'll see a nice bus they have, a shuttle bus. It runs you from the campground into downtown Ocean City. It's about 5 or 6 miles away, but this takes you there I think it's every hour and a half, every 90 minutes. Got a pavilion there. And inside here is the gated area I was telling you about. Up there's a camp store. We'll go check that out here in a minute. Got dog run. There's 2 of those. All right, so you got this one here, and then there's another one up by the camp store. Again, this is the area that's gated now. It is a little pricier for sure. These slots here are $1.25 a night, at least this time of the year, which is again, we're filming this right before Halloween, so middle of October. You got private pool for just the gated area. A couple fishing docks. I'm gonna guess you got 35 spots down through here. It's all in the B section if you're looking for this. Again, it's a little pricey, but got a nice view if you're lucky enough to get on one of the ends. This one here is really nice. Again, all these spots are pretty deep, 50 feet wide or 50 feet long. It might not be as wide down here. Probably looks like they're about 35 feet wide. Come during car show week in early May or mid-October. A lot to look at, a lot to see all through town. I'm sure the place books up in the summer months. In Ocean City, Maryland, 5 miles away. The address in here is Berlin, Maryland. Comfort station for just the B sites down here. Dog run there. There's a couple puppies enjoying themselves. Bill and Julie Smith. Don't know them, just saw the sign there. Everybody's been super nice. Seems like most of these folks that we've talked to anyhow are Pennsylvania, Maryland, a few from Delaware, so all local. If you get one of these corner sites, look at the parking this guy has. It's not a pull through, but my gosh, there's a lot of room. Same way over here. Just on the other side of the trees coming up is the Ocean City Airport, and then on the other side is Eagles Crossing golf course. So the road, it's going to say no outlet when you pull in. Eagles Landing, I believe it says Eagles Landing Road. It says no outlet. Well, it's no outlet because it ends here at the campground. So don't be fooled, and don't pass up the turn. Turn where it says no outlet. It's going to end right here in this parking lot where you can see there's plenty of room. If you keep going out, that road will take you out to Assateague. It gets a little tricky to find a place to turn around if you got a 40-footer plus, and if you have a Toad, it's going to be tough to find a place to turn around. So make sure you put in your GPS. Don't worry when it says no outlet, because you're going to want to turn there. One thing they told us when we came in, knowing that we were bringing a car trailer, they said the car trailers would have to be parked across the street, which again, it's dead end street and no outlet street, so there's plenty of parking over there. Might get a little tough. Good, how y'all doing? Good. Might get a little tough to be able to hook up to your trailer. So again, car show weekend, most everybody has their car or their trailers for their cars in their spot, and there's plenty of space. We have our 40-foot RV, and then another 26-foot trailer, and plenty of room for or a truck as well. But you'll find plenty of parking. They'll let you park anywhere here, at least during car show week. I assume they'll do the same thing during the summer months, but you might want to call ahead and check if you need that space and you need that parking. Golf carts here, most everybody has their own or they're on bicycles, but they've got hundreds of carts to rent if you need to rent a cart. Hello.
Hey, how you doing?
Good. Pool, but it's closed for the season, I think. Looks like it. A deck, a couple bars. Here's the general store. We'll go in and take a look and see what they got. Got firewood here, $8.49 a bundle. Right outside the gate on the way in, there's a guy selling for $5 and $6, so probably go there. Got a cafe. Looks like they got some hot food. Definitely Polish water ice.
I got bouncy seeds, and then I got package light.
Hot food. A typical camp store is going to have everything that you need, or anything that you might have forgot to bring with you. I guess this place used to be called Castaways. Now it's Sun Outdoors. You know, one thing with Ocean City is they have something going on just about every weekend all year long. Jeep show, numerous car shows, Corvette show, bike show, a couple different craft shows. In addition to, you have obviously the beach and the ocean, which is Ocean City, Maryland. For anybody who has been on the East Coast, is probably the biggest draw as far as beaches go on the East Coast. You know, obviously you're going to have Cape May, and there's Ocean City, New Jersey as well. But the reason I'm mentioning it is because it's going to be busy all the time. So you're going to want to book this out. We've already booked for next year. I would think you want to book a year out with this place. Nice site. It's not considered a pull through, but you can see it's got pull through, kept this trailer hooked up, and look at the room he's got for his yard. It also has a concrete pad. So all the ones on the corners are going to be like that. Pretty spacious. These ones here on the back side of the main road coming in on the right hand side are going to be your smallest ones. They are, they might be 30, 32 feet long and about the same width. So, unless you have, they're smaller sites, but across from it is an absolutely huge site. Hell, they got 5 cars parked in there.
That's it for Sun Outdoors Ocean City. Great weekend. We absolutely will be back. We've already booked our couple trips for next year, so I hope you enjoyed the video.
Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. Until next time, ciao.